If you appreciate our content, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. That will really help us to reach more people. Thank you.
Good evening and Merry Christmas. And welcome to our Christmas Eve candlelight service. To get started, let's do our social media check-in. And our social media check-in tonight is celebrating Sacred Birth. So go ahead and pull out your phones and check in with social media if you do that. And once you have done that, please put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Tonight is a very special service. It's a very sacred service. And we want you to know that our order of service is going to be a little bit different tonight. We're going to take care of a lot of housekeeping right up front, and then we'll get into the part of the service that we're here for. But we want you to know that Unity celebrates Christmas about the birth of the Christ a long time ago, and about the birth of the indwelling Christ within each and every one of us. It's about moving from the human to the spirit, from discord to harmony, and from turmoil to peace. So we're going to take care of the somewhat disharmonious things sometimes and try to prevent some disharmony. First thing, your candle. Did everybody get a candle? Is there anybody who didn't get a candle? Yay, everybody got a candle. You will notice that at the bottom of your candle, there is a piece of paper wrapped in a rubber band. Please take that off now. Now, that piece of paper contains a special blessing just for you. You can take that home, put it up on your mirror or wherever, and think about it throughout the year. It's special for you. But please, take it off and leave the cardboard thing on. Now, when it comes time to light our candles, the ushers will go down the center aisle. They will light the first person on each side their candle. When you go to light your candle off your neighbor or off the usher, you tip your unlit candle to the usher's or your neighbor's candle. Don't tip a lit one. It'll drip wax. Everybody got that? Okay. Questions? No? All right, very good. That was easy. Okay. The songs that we're going to be singing tonight will be on the slides. You'll know when to sing, so don't worry about that. And we will be doing the lighting up here and the readings, and then lighting the congregational candles. As we begin, I would like to introduce our team tonight. Our musicians, we are very blessed to have both Diana Hughes and Bill Brooks here with us tonight. Yes. And of course, our Soul Shine Band, Brian Griesmeyer, Sharon Eldridge, and our own Todd Lowry. Yes. And they have prepared some very beautiful music tonight. I'd like to thank Elizabeth and John in our booth in the back for making it possible for people to join us online and to make it possible for you to hear the candle lighters when they are lighting their candles. So now I'd like to invite up Michael Small, who will lead us in our daily word.
The daily word today is Holy Night. On Christmas Eve, I prayerfully imagine a peaceful, joyful world. The bright hope Jesus has brought to so many continues through the ages. Nativity scenes show shepherds, kings, and loving parents gathered to pay homage to the hope heralded by the arrival of a baby Jesus. This Christmas Eve, I pray all humankind knows the peace and joy surely felt on that long ago night. I use my longing for a better, more loving world as inspired to put feet on my prayers, doing whatever I can, wherever I am, to keep the Christmas spirit going all year long. On this holy night, I affirm there will be peace on earth and goodwill to all. I believe in our oneness, and I trust in God through the blessed reminder given to us each holiday season. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in bands of cloth, and laid him in a manger. There was no place for them in the end. Luke 2:7.
And now I'd like to invite up Glenda Fagan, our TOD, who will lead us in our prosperity.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Where's the prosperity blessing? Yeah, I can't wing it. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God. Ushers?
And now will the ushers come forward and take the offering? Huh? Sorry. And we forgot to mention, if you want to give online, you can go to our website at uscabq.org and give there.
All right, it's time for sing a song. Let's all sing Angels We Have Heard on High. We're just going to do one verse. You can stand up for this one. And why don't I just set the rules right now? You stand up for this one, but not any for any of the other ones. Angels we have heard
explore the Christmas story based on Isaiah 9:2-3 and 9:6-7, and of course, the Gospels. We'll be looking at what each part, each character in the story means to us on a personal, spiritual level. In Isaiah, it is written, "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in the land of deep darkness, on them a light has shined. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his governance and of peace there will be no end, upon the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and righteousness from this time forth and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this." This Christmas season is especially rich in inspiration and blessings. This, more than any other season, is filled with the Spirit of the Christ. As we truth seekers are finding new meaning in Christ, a new vision, a new strength, a new dignity of human spirit, a greater life. The truth about the Christmas story is that it is not just an event that took place long ago, nor far away across the sea. It is not just a story of a cold night in a barren stable where a young maiden brought forth a child. The Christmas story is, in fact, your story and my story. It is enacted within us and through us each and every day of our lives. It is a cause for rejoicing and wonderment each time it occurs. And it can occur as often as we allow it to. To demonstrate this wonderful truth for you, we will tell the story as it is narrated in the Gospels. But as we come to a portion which has a living significance for us, we will pause in our narrative and explain the deeper meaning of the person, place, or thing to share with you, just how it fits in to this holy event and how it fits in to our daily lives. We want to show you with this story how you are Christmas and how the Christ child is born in each and every one of you this night and throughout the year. So let us begin by imagining the stars in the sky, the countless constellations, the sprawling solar system. And among all of that, a little place called planet Earth. All of those things, and all of the people and inhabitants of our planet, four-legged, two-legged, and all others, are part of a divine plan. Just over 2,000 years ago, when we needed him most, Jesus came to earth and showed us how life should be lived. He came to be born among the forgotten, the overlooked, and the poorest. This is the story of how Jesus came to be with us.
The angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Hail Mary, O favored one, the Lord is with you. Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus."
Mary, the mother of Jesus, represents the perfect love that fills your soul. She is the divine feminine in you. She is that in you which desires to see only the good come to you and to every other creature of the universe.
Mary represents that in you which never wants to hurt in any way, for she is open and receptive only to that which is good and true. She is the very purest and gentle aspect of the love of your heart. Yet she is strong because of all the power in the universe is within her. She is that kindness and sweetness of your nature, out of which will be born your understanding of your true self, a beloved child of God.
I have traveled many moonless nights, cold and weary, with a baby inside, and I wonder what I've done. Holy Father, you have come and chosen me now to carry your Son. I am waiting in a silent prayer. I am frightened by the load I bear in a world as cold as stone. Must I walk this path alone? Be with me now. Be with me now. Breath of heaven, hold me together, be forever near me. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, lighten my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven. Do you wonder as you watch my face if a wiser one should have had my place? But I offer all I am for the mercy of your plan. Help me be strong. Help me be. Help me. Breath of heaven, hold me together, be forever near me. Breath of heaven. Breath of heaven, lighten my darkness, breath of heaven. Breath of heaven, light in my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, breath of heaven.
And now it is time for Gabriel to come up. Gabriel. I'm sorry, Joseph. Judy.
Joseph, the husband of Mary, represents the strength and wisdom within you which protects and guides the love in your soul. Sometimes others suggest that Joseph should separate himself from this love, that this love is making a fool of him. But the past cannot do this, for he is only satisfied and complete when he is joined with love.
Mary, are you sleeping? Mary, I'm afraid. Mary, can I live up to the choice that God has made? Jesus, can you tell me, here upon my knee, what kind of father will I be? What can I give to you, you made from miracles that God has given me to keep? I can't give much to you, you made from miracles, but I can hold you as you sleep. What can you learn from me, you made from miracles, when I've so much to learn from you? What can a man like me offer a miracle, who taught me miracles come true? Tell me what to say. Tell me how to show you how to show the world the way. How to please the angels watching from above, when all I have to give you is love. But if it's love you need, you made from miracles, then take my hand and hold it tight, and I will give you love, sweet little miracle that God has given me tonight.
And now it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be enrolled, and all went to enroll themselves, everyone to his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to enroll himself with Mary, who was betrothed to him, being great with child. And it came to pass, while they were there, the days were fulfilled that Mary should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and she wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
The little town of Bethlehem symbolizes the abiding place of substance. Literally, it means the house of bread. A gift to be the place where baby Jesus is to be born, and for us to awaken in the Christ consciousness as the house of the living. Bethlehem in you is a place of source where you feel vibrantly awake and alive in the truth of who you are.
The manger where Jesus was placed represents the evidence of the fact that wherever you put forth the best that is in you, you make of it a holy place. No matter how humble the surroundings or how unimportant the occasion, God is there and will protect you and bless you.
You can always trust God. You need not look for God only in grand and impressive places. Think of the manger each time you are called upon to do your best in a situation that does not seem quite worthy for you. For even in the most humble places, God is always there.
"2,000 years ago, the donkey was the bearer of kings, symbolizing the animal part of the human consciousness, practicing power of will, endurance, and perseverance. As the donkey carried Mary toward Bethlehem to birth the Christ child, it symbolizes the inner I am and its manifestation.
As a donkey, you no longer strive. Rather, rest in knowing that all of your desires and requests have been heard and answered.
The precious and adorable sheep which nuzzle the little Lord Jesus as he lays in the manger represent the natural life that flows into our consciousness directly from Spirit.
As the sheep, you are the channel in which Spirit flows in, through, and as.
The camel symbolizes strength, endurance, perseverance. In a sense, it is a way in which we can stay the course as we consciously travel the path to birth in our Christ consciousness.
It is profound that the wise men traveled on the camel to pay their respects to the baby Jesus. This symbolizes our willingness to stay the course and smile at the gifts along the way into our new awakening.
One, two, three, here we go.
Jesus, our brother, kind and good, was humbly born in a stable rude, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown, carried his mother uphill and down. I carried his mother to Bethlehem town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown.
I said the cow, all white and red. I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red.
I said the sheep with the curly horn. I gave him my wool for his blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I said the sheep with the curly horn.
Was every beast by some good spell
In the stable dark was glad to tell of the gifts he gave Emmanuel. The gift he gave Emmanuel.
And now it's time for the shepherd to come up.
The shepherd represents your thoughts. Thoughts are those simple, natural tendencies within you which abide in the field of your mind and watch to see that you are comforted and protected. They gently, firmly bring you back to right, harmonious thinking when you are in danger of going astray. They are not the highest in you, but they are quick to acknowledge and joyfully surrender to your highest and best self.
And the angel said unto them, Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be for all the people. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this shall be the sign to you. You shall find a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
Join us.
Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountains that Jesus Christ is born. A shepherd's cake they're watching, or silent flash by night. Behold, throughout the heavens, there's the holy
The angel represents those who bring good tidings of great joy. They are those radiant thoughts which come to you directly from the mind of God. Through them, God tells you that you have cause for joy and joy only. Their news is always joyful because it concerns wonderful truths of your being. They tell you of your divine self. They tell you of all the peace and happiness you are going to encounter. They tell you that you are one with all people, and they tell all people that they are now and forever one in God.
Please join us in singing one verse of Hark the Herald Angels Sing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
On earth and mercy mild, God and one is reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic voice proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Now when Jesus was born, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we saw his star in the east, and we have come to worship him.
I represent the star which guided the wise men. I am your intuition. Sometimes I appear to you only as a dim flicker in the sky of your mind, but as you recognize me and follow me, I become brighter and more familiar and radiate light from your hearts. God has given me to you as a gift, a guiding light to lead you into your highest good. Trust me, follow me, for I will not fail you nor lead you astray. I am attracted to only the good and the true.
And lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. And when the wise men saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Christ child's birth. Long lay the world in fear and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, for hear the angel voice.
and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for each man is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise this holy name. On your knees, oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, when Christ was born.
Oh, night divine.
And when the wise men saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
The wise men from the east represent all those hidden and buried powers deep within you, of which you were so long unaware. As soon as you came to a new realization of your wonderful true self, they came to you as further evidence of the great spiritual resources that have always been with you.
They brought you the gifts of newly discovered truths about yourself. The gold shows the richness of your spiritual nature. The frankincense shows the beauty of your true character. And the myrrh shows the eternal perfection of your life in God. And they entered in and saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshiped him. Opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Today, I light the candle for the Christ child. The Christ child represents the sum total of all the good, which is the real you. The Christ child is the love in your heart, the wisdom in your mind, and the peace in your soul. You have given me birth out of the very own nature, out of your very own nature, just as the Spirit created you out of itself. The Christ is that in you which blesses you and gives new meaning and purpose to your life. Now, because of Christmas, you have realized that you and the Christ are really one, eternally one in God.
And now I invite you to close your eyes and turn within. Use your imagination now and journey back 2,000 years in time. You are a shepherd, keeping watch over your flock in the night in the hills surrounding Bethlehem. The animals seem restless tonight, not afraid, just restless. There's something special about this night. The stars seem brighter, brighter than you've ever seen them, almost as if you could reach up and touch them. One star in particular seems to stand out and radiate a great light. That star seems to be calling you. There's something special about this night. You can feel it in the depths of your being. Somehow that star is casting its light on the little stable in the field behind the inn. And something inside of you urges you to go and see. It's a night of miracles. As you approach the little stable, you see the shadows of people moving inside. You look around, and you see that others are also coming to the stable. You hear soft voices coming from within, and you step inside and feel the warmth. You smell the straw and the animals, a pleasant, secure, familiar odor. As your eyes adjust to the soft lamplight, you see a handsome young man turn toward you and smile with great joy in his eyes. A beautiful young girl, tired but content, is resting on a pile of straw. In her arms, a small and helpless child, and you can see that it is just a few hours old. The young woman holds the child forward and asks you to come closer and see. You move closer, kneel next to her, and gaze into the sleeping child's face. The woman says, "His name is Jesus." You lean closer, and the child's eyes open ever so brightly, and for just an instant, you gaze into eternity. A peace and joy like nothing you've ever known or could even imagine sweeps over your soul. In that eternal moment, looking into the wonder child's eyes, you see yourself, not as you imagine, but as God sees you. You seem to know all the answers to all of life's questions. You know the meaning and purpose of life and of the entire universe. In that eternal moment, you feel your unity with all creation. It may seem strange to you, but in that instant, eye to eye with this child of light, you feel as though the universe is within you. You feel like you are a precious part of God and that your life is important. That you are a part of God's plan to bring joy to this world and peace on this earth. You feel loved and connected with all that is. In that eternal moment, Christ is born in you.
Light a candle for the old man who sits staring out a frosty window pane. Light a candle For the woman who is lonely, and every Christmas it's the same. For the children who need more than presents can bring. Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you.
Light a candle.
Light a candle.
For the homeless and the hungry, a little shelter from the cold. Light a candle. For the broken and forgotten, may the season warm their souls. Can we open our hearts to shine through the dark? Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. And in this special time of year, may peace on earth surround us here and teach us there's a better way to live. Oh, and with every flame that burns, we must somehow learn that love's the greatest gift that we could ever give. Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you.
And now our ushers will come forward and light our candles. And I light this candle tonight for those who are not with us, for those who have maybe gone on to new dimensions of life, for those who are unable to be here physically with us tonight, and for those of you who are with us in our Facebook family, for Leo, for Linda, for Bodie, for Judy, and for Nettie.
Let's all sing Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Christ within gives us light, shining brightly a heavenly star, helps us learn just who we are. Jesus, our teacher, is born. Jesus, our teacher, is born. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ within us is born. Christ within us is
From the point of light within the mind of God, may light stream forth into the minds of all. May light illuminate our earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, may love stream forth into the hearts of all. May Christ's love return to the earth. From the center where the will of God is known, may purpose guide the wills of all. May we know and serve the will of God. From the center which we call the heart of all, may the plan of love and light express, and ever seal the door where'er dwells. May light and love and power restore God's plan on earth. I thank you all for joining us this night. I thank you all for being a light in our world, for letting your light shine each and every day in the year to come. I thank you for being here. And let us stand and sing together our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now, right now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And remember, you are the light of the world. Let your light shine, for all the darkness in the universe cannot hide the light of a single candle. Be that candle. Merry Christmas.